This afternoon I've come down to the rocks to try and catch myself some squid, either calamari or arrow squid. Generally I want some for bait. However, if I get a few, I'll certainly be getting them on the tooth, that's for sure, because they love squid. And yeah, it looks like a bit of a onshore breeze blowing this afternoon, so yeah, I'll be casting into the breeze. It's not too bad, I think I'll be fine. Anyway, let's get stuck into it and see what we can catch. I have an array of squid jigs here, so I'm not sure how rocky it is, so I'll pick a cheap one, I think, to start with. I'll pick a lighter, smaller one about 3.5 grams, that would be, in orange. See how we go with that. Yahoo! Yaha!
Well, that one worked.
My God, I thought I was snagged. There we go, third cast. Yeehaw! That's what I'm after. I got some bait and something to eat, maybe. If I get a couple more of those. 10 casts with the orange one, and only got the one squid on the third cast, so I'm going to use another one. This is a bigger one this time, so it'll sink a little quicker, a bit more expensive, so hopefully be a bit more effective. So we'll get it on and get it out. One casts a little bit further. However, it will sink quicker, so I'll need to retrieve it earlier.
Whoa, that's a good squid.
Yeehaw! Look at that! My God! My God, that's a damn good squid. Oh, he's trying to wrap me up. So I'm just casting out. I'm allowing about 18-20 seconds to sink, and then just a slow retrieve, and then knocking it off on the way in. Oh, I can see one on the surface there, that way out there. go. 2 casts, 2 squid. That brings the total now to 4, I think. 4. Oh, whoa, hey, where you going, boys and girls? Up on the rocks. Oh, I'm happy. Amaze me, these squid, on how they change colour. Look at his eyes. Now look at the back changing. It's so quick. Yeah. It's insane. It's insane. It's gone from being white to brown patches all over it. His eyes are not as visible. The green's certainly not, because there's a lot of brown come back into it. Here we go again. It's that time of the day. And the bigger ones are coming on the bite. Woohoo! Yet another ripper. Woo! Well hooked too. Can't get the camera back far enough. He's an absolute ripper. Once again, next cast. Ooh, get another line in the water. Might get another one. Looks a bit like a squid graveyard down there. Well, I must say it's been a great afternoon. Mind you, I've been here for like an hour and a quarter. 6 squid, fantastic. Since it's the first time I've been to this area, or this location, great result. And some fantastic squid. I'll get them cleaned up and then I'll leave the rocks. But just a warning, when you're walking around the rocks at night, just be super careful. Make sure you've got plenty of light. Make sure your headlamp or torches or whatever lighting you're using is efficient and working, and you've got spare batteries if they happen to get a bit low. I remember walking across the rocks one night. I turned my headlamp off because there was about a quarter moon or a bit less, and I thought I could just walk across the rocks and because the rocks are undulating and they're not nice and flat, I suddenly dropped down about a metre into a hole. What I thought I saw was quartz speckled through the rocks, which was right across this rock platform. However, as I found out, what it was a plant growing out of a hole that was about a metre deep. On that plant was covered, well, not covered, but there was lots of white flowers, which appeared to be, to me, quartz. And consequently I stepped straight on top of this little bush and down I went. I could have really injured myself. Fortunately I was alright, picked myself up and away I went. But just be super careful walking around the rocks at night, because it can get very dangerous.
Now the fun part, cleaning your squid.
Run my fingers up the spine. Bit of an inky job. Pull the head out. There's the body. Next one. Slippery dead things. Can't hang on to it. Oh, there's a big one. Oh, it's a lot tougher too. Look at those big eyes. That's a decent squid. Woo, look at this one. Holy dooly. Woo-hoo. Come on, mother. Mother of all squid. This is the giant squid. Not quite, but I like to think it is. So I'm just going to run the knife in here, try and get these wings off. Then I'll run my fingers up there. Take that skin off, and it's important to get the membrane off. I don't know whether you've ever had squid when it's like chewing gum. And you're getting a bit between your teeth and you pull it out and it just seems to be exactly like chewing gum or bubble gum, but that's because there's still a membrane on there. So it's important to get this membrane or skin off as much as possible. So you're better off spending a bit of time cleaning them. You end up with a much better meal.
These calamari squid are really fast growing and only live for about 12 months.
There we go. That's the worst of it. easier. If you get inside and run your, sometimes you can run your fingers up and get that, there we go, the feather out. That's the backbone, the spine of the squid. And it's like, you can see pretty much straight through it. It's transparent. Anyway, that's it. Turn this one inside out or cut it. I'm going to cut this one, so I'm just going to slice it up the side. Then you can just clean it out so much easier. Scrape it out. All the bits and pieces that are left on the rocks here, the crabs will come and eat tonight, or if there's any left in the morning, the birds will be here in a frenzy. So it's time to go now. I'll get home and probably won't eat them tonight, but they freeze very well, so I'll put them in a couple of packs, and when we want to feed the squid we'll just go to the freezer, take them out, and they're pretty much as good as the day you catch them when you freeze them and cryovac them. So just remember to like, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching.